All right, people, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what it do? Like I said, this your boy Kstylz here, and you're on a weekly rendition of the 6thMan Konvo, which is just me, your boy Kstylz, the 6thMan. How we doing this glorious evening? I want everybody in the chat that's in here. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, make sure you follow Atlanta Falcon Nation if you haven't. Just Kstylz if you have it. And what I also want y'all to do is if you want to leave questions or anything, you put hashtag Ask Kstylz in the comment section of these videos. But hey, I want everybody that's in here, I want to know how are y'all doing this evening? Did you have a good day so far? Hey, let's go ahead and get to some of these shout outs. You know how I got to do it around here. Like I said, you got your boy Mr. Motivator, first one in the building. You got Joseph Thornton, the real Marcus Allen, Georgia, Texas boy Anthony Evans, Atlanta Nation, ATM 3405, Michael Walker, Asia Green, what's going on, Mama? Fred Butts, One Carter, and Mr. C. Will, and YMOF Jamal. Hey, what's going on, man? I know y'all coming here for some Atlanta Falcon football talk. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it, and I'm not gonna take up too much of your time. Let's go ahead and get started on this topic. My bad. Day 2, Falcons minicamp. I don't know if a lot of people have heard, but they said day 2 was a pretty good thing going on here. I actually have a couple key notes here coming from the day 2 minicamp. Okay, of course, we all know that Calvin Ridley's going through his foot surgery. It's probably like some little cleanup bone stuff because he's been dealing with foot problems the last couple years. But they say he's gonna miss the rest of it. He's gonna be there for training camp. But it also was a good thing because it allowed the young receivers and other receivers to get some reps and let these coaches know what they do. Because I know they especially like Frank Darby. I know a lot of people will be like, well, what's the hype about Frank Darby? Basically, what he got his combination, what they compared him to is on a Jarvis Landry type. But the thing is, he is the energy guy, as we all know. He is the energy guy. But I got another key point here. Let me go ahead and put this picture up here. Let's see. I'll go ahead and put a picture up here so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Hey, your boy Cordero Patterson is showing out in these mini camps right now. Why I say he's showing out? Well, we talk about X factors. We talk about guys that can be put in multiple situations. We talk about that with a Kyle Pitts. But this is another guy that they're looking at to kind of be that move all around the formation type of guy. What more can I say? Did you see the visor? He got the dark visor, so you know he's gonna be good. Hey, man. I love it, man. With the familiarity with what these coaches want, like you said, we haven't had a running back like that has actually been that X factor type of back in a while. But let's go ahead and get into some of these comments too. I want to know what y'all thought on those tapes. How do you feel about Cordero Patterson? What you've heard, training camp news, like how was your optimism feeling as far as how this process is going right now? But let's go ahead and get into some of these comments. Ricky Fontaine, Pretty Ricky, what they call him. What's going on, man? Devon Johnson talk about I'm not good until the Hawks win another game. Hey, we trying to get there, man. Hey, we at home. You gotta take the momentum back. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Atlanta Nation says, did you hear Marlon Davidson hit a field goal? Yes, and you know the first person that celebrated with him was old Steven Means ass. You already know. He celebrates everybody else's stuff, but his own. But we appreciate it. But hey, it's good to see the guys having fun, and also the accountability as well as the coaching staff is because now these guys are messing up in practice. They running laps. Let me repeat that again. They running laps. They say Kyle Pitts dropped off sides. He running laps. Jalen Mayfield got called for false start. He running laps. Like I said, where have you heard that from? You ain't heard that from the Gilbert era, the Gilbert and Smithers era. We ain't heard nothing like that. And push-ups, yes. It just felt good to see that. Let's say John Phillips, what's going on, man? Hey, I want everybody to put some red and black in here as well. I want to see red and black going down this chat line too. All right, we got what is this? Saint 16 says Falcon fan here all the way from California. Hope everyone is doing good. Oh yeah, we all doing good over here. Eric McDowell, what's going on, man? Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Eric McDowell said Arthur Smith got the system. We just need the players. Oh, and also, I want to put this out here before we continue any further. If you're wondering how they're going to use Kyle Pitts, I got some homework for y'all to do, and I want you to let me know on tomorrow's Friday Night Madness show. I want you to go look at tape on Jonnu Smith. You can look on YouTube, wherever you look on YouTube here. Look up Jonnu Smith highlights and watch and look at the versatility of where he lines up at. And this is what exactly you're going to get with this offense. Guarantee y'all going to love it. Anthony Evans says they're making Frank Darby practice what he preached, and he's doing it. Yes. That's what it's all about. You have to show up. And I'm glad we got this coaching staff. Oh, look at it. I see all this red and black here. All of it. I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all names up there since y'all throwing that red and black. Throw your names up there. We got Kawil Tyler. You already know. Atlanta Nation. Hey. The real Marcus Allen. Hey. Chef Nate. Yes, sir. Red and black. Michael Walker. Hey, Anthony Evans. Anwar Hill. Mr. Lee got all red, but we'll take it too. YMOF Jamal. There you go. Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. We got to show love to this team because ain't nobody else going to do it. I saw somebody say Quadri Olison. Yeah, that's another thing I'm gonna go ahead and talk about right quick. Is let me go ahead and throw this picture up here so y'all can see this. We got another dart visor from Mr. Quadri Olson. You know what that means. He's gonna be balling. But the news come out is basically he is improving every day. His pass protection is getting really better. It was already decent enough. It's just the fact that we already know Farmer Fran's offense. Can't no running back blocking that offense. That's too much time. But that's basically why he didn't play last year, because Farmer Fran said that he couldn't block and he didn't trust him enough to be on the field. I'm like, bro, you have a 6'1", 230-pound running back. Run the damn ball. Let me repeat that. Run the damn ball. I don't know if y'all heard it one more time. Let me say it again. Run the damn ball. But with Mike Davis being out, and like I said, we got all these key guys that are out, is letting these young guys get these reps. And that's what I'm loving about this team. Like I said, this team's basically going to be, as they would call, kind of like the bottom feeder as far as expectations in the NFL. But hey, that's how we like it. Like I said, y'all count us down. All we're gonna do is goddamn get up there and get dirty and do what we got to do to win these games. Here's a good question here. How he know Quadri can't block if he never had a chance? It's Farmer Fran. What more can you say? This goofy motherfucker only throws 2 routes in his plays, and that's 10-yard hook routes and damn go routes. Almost like playing Madden 15. When you playing online, everybody running the 4 street routes, going all day. Y'all seen that? Y'all seen this past Pro Bowl? That's all they were doing was throwing them damn 4 go routes. Mr. Lee said, I like Jalen Mayfield. Oh, I got another key point here. They've been lining Jalen Mayfield at that right tackle spot. Reason why is Caleb McGarry ain't show up neither. But what they're doing is they're trying to test Jalen Mayfield to see where he can line up at. We already know he's a damn mauler. I mean, well, we've seen the tape. He done threw guys into the student section. So we know where that's coming down at. But is this a possible future competition between Caleb McGarry and Jalen Mayfield? We don't know. But with him lining up over there at their right tackle spot and getting some looks there, they're trying to see if he has a spot in the future. Like I say, who knows? Caleb McGarry might not be on this team in the next couple of years. They might just be looking for a replacement for him. I mean, because Caleb McGarry is good, but are they going to be willing to deal with him and his heart issues? I know he gets it worked on in every offseason, but if they feel like if he doesn't have that maturation process of getting better and taking his next step, Jalen Mayfield might end up in that, because for what we hearing is Josh Andrews, a guy that we never heard about. You can't find nothing on this guy, not even college. They say he tearing up that left guard spot. Like he's like the number 1 guy right now at that left guard spot. We've never heard of him. I know I didn't. I did a whole stream on this guy. I did a video on this guy. I didn't know he was. That was it. It's optimistic. But yes, Isaac Crimes, yes. Coaches want competition at all positions. That's how you build a win. That's how you build a winning mentality. It's not about giving guys positions based on merit. You want to have the guys work for it. You got to go get it out here. And that's what they're doing. Like you said, you could be the worst guy on the roster, but if you can outwork everybody else and do your job, hey, you good on it. Tony Wright, what's going on, man? Hey, we just started, man. We just talking about some training camp news, homie. Like you said, just talk about Cordero Patterson on how he's the other X factor that we have on this roster, and where from Jeff Schultz and Diorletto Ledbetter and them talking about it. They said talk about Quadri Olsen, like he's tearing up camp right now. Yeah, Rich BK, yeah. Once we put pads on, we'll have a better evaluation on the line. Yes. But the thing is, right now, all they want to do is get everybody acclimated with each other and build that chemistry. But when we put them pads on, that's a whole nother story. That's where the real nasty boys come out. when you get them passed, because all you're gonna hear is click clack, click clack. It's gonna be some fight. It's gonna be some fights in camp. Let's see what else we gonna have. Michael Walker says it's gonna be hard to double our skill players in this offense. You're right. I don't think they're gonna double anybody, to be honest with you. Because remember, without Julio Jones, the Atlanta Falcons offense is nothing. So they're not gonna double team nobody. And the way this offense is set up, like I said, it's not gonna scare nobody from the outside looking in. But what it's gonna do is we just gonna go up the field. It's all about the matchups. So like I said, basically every player is not gonna line up in one specific spot every damn down every play. Because like they say about Kyle Pitts, and I did a video about it last night. Kyle Pitts is one of those guys that you can line up tight end. You can line up on the outside. You can line up in the slot. You can line them in the flex. You can line them up at fullback. You can line them up at running back. And like you said, and Cordero Patterson is the same way. So I want to put this I won't put this into y'all brain. I want y'all to imagine this as a defensive player. Okay, we got 12 personnel coming out the huddle, looking at the offense. You see 12 personnel, which will be Ridley, Gage, Hurst, Pitts, and Cordell Patterson in the backfield. This is like maybe like one of those plays. So you're thinking they might run ace formation, one back in the backfield. So we're gonna run our base defense 4-3-3-4, whatever. But once they get out the huddle, and all of a sudden now you see shotgun with 3 wide receivers on one side and Kyle Pitts on the other side with Calvin Ridley in the slot. Now that, like I said, that's where this offense, that's what this offense does. Like I said, they ran over 400 snaps with multiple tight ends. So you don't know what formation you're gonna get out these guys. Jarvis Williams said they got you up in St. Louis now. Hey man, it's all good, man. Just make sure you staying safe out there, man. Just make sure you staying safe out there. That's why I ask everybody else that's like that's watching here, wherever you at, just make sure you stay safe and keep your energy protected. Show Enough says too much explosive talent and too many weapons. Double one, another's gonna hurt you. Yes, and the thing about this offense, like I said, it's a levels and it's a spacing offense, which basically means it's not gonna be predicated on just trying to beat you on the outside. It's gonna have you're gonna hit all 9 zones on the defense. Let's see. Sergeant AR-10, what's going on? What's going on, man? Joe Houston said, I'm finally excited to see joint practices against a real team. Yes, they're going to have a joint practice against the Miami Dolphins. So that's going to be interesting. There's going to be some fights out that mug. I'm going to tell you out that now. And like I said, y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, but y'all make sure y'all share this to somebody that might not be following Atlanta Falcons Nation, that might not be following Just Kstylz, that might not follow Atlanta Falcon Nation on Twitch. Yeah, we on Twitch too, so yeah, we trying to do it right. But yeah, make sure y'all get the thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Let me see. There's another topic I'm gonna get into. Like I said, I've already said about the Kyle Pitts thing. Then the other highlight was Michael Walker got a pick 6 off of Matt Ryan in practice. Like I said, that's just one of those things where he's trying he's trying to develop a role here as far as versatility. That's what this team is going. That's what this team is built on. It's versatility. You're not going to know what we're going to throw at you. It's unpredictability. That's what we are looking for. I mean, defense, that cover three, like I said, if you ain't got the defensive line to really dominate, that cover three was no good. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. He's there. I can't wait to see a split backfield of Patterson and Hawkins. That's gonna be interesting because like I said, we don't know how this running back rotation is gonna be used because this is a lot of running backs we do have. I mean, Hawkins may be one of those they use every now and then, guys. But what they might do with him, they might use him some in special teams. It's just gonna be based on the matchup. If somebody's cold, they're gonna give somebody else a chance. Because Patterson, we really can't call Patterson a running back, even though they list him as a running back. He's just a football player. So let me see. Kenneth Lewis said, "Did you hear Pro Football Focus says our secondary is going to be ranked 32nd in 2021?" Hey, got to prove them wrong. Our secondary can't get no worse than it did last year. I'm just going to say it right now. You ain't getting, like I said, defense ain't getting sacks and ain't creating no turnovers. Yeah, it can't get no worse than last year. Myra Jackson said, "I'll share it to ESPN." I know ESPN viewership usually going down the drain every now and then, but I think Anthony Sanders, I think he talking about Caleb Huntley. That's going to be tough because, like I said, they've already got 3 printed running backs right now that we know for sure is going to make the 53-man roster. As we know, Mike Davis, Kadarius Patterson, Quadri Olsen. And like I said, Huntley and Hawkins, it's going to be hard for Huntley to get on that 53-man roster unless they convert him to fullback or something like that, because you already have 2 power backs, really. You have and 2 versatile third down weapons you can use. So it's going to be hard to make the 53-man roster. But he definitely will be on the practice squad. I know that much. The RRTs. Old TLC match, we're going to call this the RRTs. Receivers, running backs, tight ends. Oh, my. Except I ain't finna be running around the room talking about RRT. I might bust my knee trying to do that. Let's see. We got another one. Said, according to Smith, we'll keep these running backs fresh. Yeah, that means every running back is going to at least get a couple carries a game if you're going to do that. Yeah, everybody's excited. Like I said. Okay, Jarvis, you said Barkevius Mingo is a sleeper. Yes, he is a sleeper. Like I said, he's not going to wow you, but that veteran leadership is what's definitely important as far as what this team needed defensively. Me personally, and I've said this in a couple comments and a couple of my videos before, I said Eric Harris is going to be a sleeper in this defense too, because remember, not only is he a safety, he's a linebacker too. So you kind of that's where that versatility comes. So even if you do plug him in as that second middle linebacker, it's basically like having a third safety out there. So those kind of pieces right there is definitely what you would expect. Like I said, 5th worst pass defense in NFL history last year. Well, you can't get no worse than that. Oh my goodness. We got a $49.99 super chat from Mr. Jarvis Williams. $49.99. I know Drew had his cowbell. I ain't got the harmonica with me right now. But we're gonna we gotta makeshift that one right there. He said, do you think Deion and Fourier can make the Pro Bowl this year? Your thoughts, maybe even Walker. I don't think it even matters. I really don't. I like I said, they can, but the problem is because they're technically kind of not like big names in the NFC like that. I mean, Deion is and Fourier is, but we have to remember the Pro Bowl is nothing but a popularity contest. The defense definitely have to be in middle of the pack for those two to make the Pro Bowl. But me personally, I don't give a damn if they make the Pro Bowl or not. I just need them. I just need to see a defense, them be the captains of this defense and get out of the gutter where they was. And I believe they can do that. And like you said, Michael Walker, he's another one of those guys. I feel like he's going to have a breakout season as well. Hold on. Wait a minute. Said they won't be in the Pro Bowl if we in the Super Bowl. Hey, there you go. There you go. Hey, that's what I said. Optimism. Like I said, we ain't saying Super Bowl, but the main thing we're saying is we need this team to just be better than they was last year. Because remember, NFL is a parity league. You can go 4-12 one year and be in the playoffs next year. Just like that. That's all it takes. All it takes is a couple damn pieces. Mr. Sewell came up. He said the media are pretty upset because we kept Matt Ryan and traded Julio Jones. The narrative is to not let Matt Ryan be good in Atlanta. The media hates on the A. And this is what a problem that I always do have with like media as far as Atlanta sports in general. I mean, we always kind of get the short end of the stick. See, the issue is now, like I say, you have to look at the Hawks, for example. They've already painted Trae Young as the villain of the NBA right now. Already. Luka Doncic is supposed to be the Lord and Savior of the NBA right now, and Trae Young is the villain. I don't know if y'all read the article. It was I think DeAndre Hopkins kind of got into his feelings about the whole Julio Jones trade. He was talking about basically how he was disappointed that Julio didn't get traded for a first-round pick. We have to remember this. When you publicly say you want out and teams know that you want out, they're not finna give you gold. Because they know that the team has to get rid of you, like Jude Talk Sports said before. He said these teams are going, like, they find out that you want out of there, they're going to lowball you. They are definitely going to lowball. But hold on, wait a minute. This is the homie right here. Why do I always give this fool some damn attention here? But I do. Talking about I trade Matt Ryan for 2 egg sandwiches. What's up, Sean? Boy, you don't get your ass on somewhere with that shit. Boy, it's about 50,000 Matt Ryans. You talk about trading Matt Ryan every goddamn show. It's about 500,000 Matt Ryans out there. I bet you he played Madden. He created a whole team of Matt Ryans and put all their stats of 0 and just try to beat them 120 to nothing and shit. We appreciate you joining us. Ultra Shadow 97 said the media hates Atlanta sports because Atlanta is not a mega market. Actually, Atlanta is a mega market. The problem is the fan base in Atlanta doesn't make the case better. Let me repeat that again. Because you have to remember, Atlanta is a diversified city as far as the sports fans, because about 30%, 40% of most people that live in Atlanta ain't from here. That's why I say everywhere you go around the corner, you're going to see Saints fans. You're going to see Cowboys fans. You're going to see Steelers fans. You're going to get Browns fans. You're going to get Giants fans. You're going to get Carolina fans, Tampa fans. But like I said, as far as the core fan base in Atlanta, it's not especially for like Falcons sports, Falcons, Hawks, and Braves. It's only really like a small, tight-knit amount of people. Now, when the Georgia Bulldogs come to the damn equation, it's about 105% of Georgia Bulldogs fans in here, Georgia, because that's what this city, that's what they push the city to be, is Bulldogs country. Like I said, the AJCs, they push it. They don't push Atlanta Falcons, Hawks, and Braves like that. They push Georgia Bulldogs. That's just the belly of the beast. I think they don't like Atlanta sports is because everybody's moved down here. All the celebrities, all the athletes got houses down here. All the actors, like this is Hollywood down here, and they hate that. They hate that fact. But the thing is, as long as we stick together, stick with what we got here. I'm talking about the true fans, the fans that's willing to be there when the chips are down. Like I said, you can only go up from here. Hell, think about it like this. The Cleveland Browns made it to the playoffs last year for the first time since, almost 12 years. Hell, the Bills first made the playoffs for the first time last couple of years in 20 years. But those fan bases were still loyal to the team and still loyal to the players on the team. And I know some people are going to say about, well, did you see the pressure on Julio Jones? I'm gonna keep it real honest with you. I'm not worried about Julio Jones. Like I said, that's where he wants to be at. Like I said, let him go ahead, let him continue his career. If he feels like he can win over there, that's fine. But we have to remember to stick. We have to focus on the guys that are here. Because that is the same exact thing that happened with Michael Vick. Everybody was so worried about Michael Vick and what he did when he wasn't here that you pretty much ignored the rest of the team. And that's not how you're supposed to do it. Let's get some more of y'all comments here. I mean, I know I've been rambling on for a little bit. Let me get some more of y'all comments in here right quick. Let's see. No Mad Joker says ATL for life. Hey, damn right. We got Twin Fish 101 said Atlanta is a city of transplants. Everybody comes from everywhere else and bring their team loyalties with them. Yes, because if you notice, if you watch a Falcon game, you notice the stadium is half empty. The stadiums are usually like at 70% capacity for Falcons games, even when they're winning. You got to remember that. See, Tony Wright said, you're right, Kstylz, because in my opinion, 6% of people living in Atlanta do not like the Falcons at all. And that is true. It's for personal reasons or like you said, they're fans of other teams, or that it's just for personal reasons. Like you said, once Michael Vick was gone, majority of the fan base went with him because like I said, you don't have that ESPN highlight. Because you have to remember around that time, everybody was watching ESPN a lot. So every time you watch ESPN, there was a Michael Vick highlight. It was him throwing the ball 50 yards down the field. You see that one throw for 50 yards down the field, then you don't watch the game and realize he done missed on 7 damn dump-off passes. Because let's remember, even when he had Algie Crumple as his only weapon, Algie Crumple, the best season he had with Michael Vick was like 750 yards. So it wasn't like he was 1,000-yard receiver. Hold on, let's see what we got here. Georgia Test Boy said, folks from Georgia don't move to ATL, just spend money. Yeah, man. Yeah. I didn't come prepared with my harmonica, man, so I had to make one up on the fly. Hey, this is what y'all come to see me for, is to do the goofy stuff on AFN. I do the stupid stuff. But as long as I make my goal, my thing about this is as long as I make one person laugh, I did my job for the day, because you never know who needed that laugh. And that's what I do it for. Big had a better defense than Matt Ryan. He did. And that's another thing nobody really talks about. Like I said, you think about it. You think about that defensive line Vic they had with Vic back then. Like I said, it was Patrick Kearney, it was Brady Smith. As I said, Rod Coleman came a little bit at the tail end of Michael Vick's era. But when you got Patrick Kearney averaging damn 12, 13 sacks a season out of a 3-4 defense, that's kind of amazing. So the defense, like I said, they weren't elite, but they were better than what we had now. Mr. Lee said Julio Jones is wearing number 2. Man, that man could wear number 2. He could wear 22. He could wear, well, he can't wear 32. He can't wear 22. He could wear 2. He could wear 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, he could wear double zeros for all I care. Like you said, we just gotta let him do what he do. Like I said, at the end of the day, Julio Jones is still he's still a legend here in Atlanta, no matter what anybody says. And even I will say that. But the guy, like I said, he feel like he got to continue his career in Tennessee. Hey, that's what I said. That's what I do with my hand. Hey, right there. He said, I don't remember New York being great. The Giants had a case, and the Jets are drunken redhead stepchild. Yeah, the Giants. Well, the thing about the Giants is the Giants, like, it was like between eras, like the 80s where they was winning a couple Super Bowls, and then you had 2008 when they beat the Patriots. They actually beat the Patriots twice in the Super Bowl. But they got the Lombardis to kind of show for it, so you can kind of put them up there as far as one of them elite franchises. Hey, we still trying to get the number 1. I want to make sure I can do it before I'm 6 feet under. That's all I can say. Yes. Yeah, and Antonio Holloway, I just said that. Yeah. Everybody that made a mistake was running laps. If anybody know about sports, when you make a mistake, and oh God, especially basketball, when you had to run them suicides, yeah, you wasn't trying to make them damn mistakes again. Let's see. He said, we do not play Tennessee in the regular season until 2023 at Tennessee. Who's even guaranteed to say that team would still be that same team would be there in 2023? Hell, Derrick Henry might not even be on that team in 2023. What are you talking about? Fans think if you don't like Matt Ryan, you're a Michael Vick fan. That's not true. Falcons just look like a basic, boring football team under Matt Ryan. But that's what I'm talking about. Like I said, it's boring. That's what I always say. Matt Ryan is boring. But like I say, every team cannot have an exciting quarterback. You think about if you think about exciting quarterbacks, like are you like I said, if you're basing it on just running ability or somebody that's just gonna make the wild play, a lot of like I said, a lot of times you don't need a quarterback to be excited. You just need a quarterback that can execute and produce, and you also need a team in all 3 phases of the game. But there's like I said, the difference if you say, but the thing is, we got people that say that says everything but they don't like Matt Ryan and comes up with every other excuse outside this. That's why I said I would rather you say you don't like Matt Ryan. At least I can say, okay, fine. Hey, that's your preference. But when you start coming up with other things like, okay, he can't throw the ball or he throws ducks. I mean, you look at a lot of the games and stuff like that. You could say he throw ducks to Julio Jones, but you're not finna throw no 15, 20-yard passes to Calvin Ridley on the dot, throwing ducks. I'm just saying. But hold on. He said we need a gunslinger that throw the ball like Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, and Drew Brees. Drew Brees was never a gunslinger, bro. Hold on. Oh, let me put it back. This dude said Drew Brees was never a gunslinger. I'm just telling you that, like I said, Aaron Rodgers is not technical. Like, Brett Favre was a gunslinger. You saw the interceptions he done threw. He threw a lot of picks. Like I said, that's a gunslinger for your ass. Aaron Rodgers, I really wouldn't even call him a gunslinger. He can throw the ball far, but I wouldn't call him a gun. A gunslinger takes chances. Aaron Rodgers don't really take chances like that. He's very efficient. And that's why they usually call him like one of the best quarterbacks in the league, because that's a very efficient quarterback. And I would give him props on that. But the thing about it, too, is a lot of the losses that they have in the playoffs, and we said it on the previous show, too, is y'all say Matt Ryan gets passes. This dude gets more passes than anybody. And it'd be certain, and like I said, there'll be certain passes he'll throw where he'll cost the team game. There'll be certain plays that he don't make that will cost the team game. But that's why I say every quarterback makes mistakes. Every quarterback doesn't throw lasers all the time. I've seen Brett Favre throw ducks too. It wasn't that often, but I've seen him throw some ducks too. They would say every quarterback throws ducks. Every quarterback makes mistakes. It's all about overcoming those mistakes. But let's see what else we got. Let's see what else everybody. Hold on. Nomad Joke says, so if Matt Ryan was to throw deep balls every game and majority get picked up, what's going to be the excuse then? The excuse is basically going to be, well, he's not accurate on they say his arm wasn't strong enough. That's why I said the older the quarterbacks get, you want to shorten up his throws. You want to put him in a situation. You want to put him in a system that shortens his throws up. 1-2 step, boom. That's all you gotta do. 1-2, boom. That's what you want him to do, and that's what this Arthur Smith offense is. 1-2, boom, or 1-2-3, boom. Farmer Fran and Dirk Cutter, it was 1-2-3-4-5-6-7. You see the difference? That's why you get sacked a lot. That's why you get sacked a lot. Think about that. 1-2-3-4-5. No, look. 1-2-3-4-5, boom. 1-2, boom. Can't get sacked if you got the ball. If you got the ball out the hand in less than 3 seconds. Let's see. He said 3 years ago, the Saints led the league in deep ball passes. Now, we talking deep ball as in 50. We talk about throwing the ball deep or what they call 20-yard plus. Hold on, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to get the right word for it, because you could throw a 10-yard hook. You could throw a 10-yard hook or something and take that bitch 40 yards. Trust me, that's 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I don't remember them throwing no deep passes like that. I remember it maybe in like 1, maybe 2 every couple games, but nah, I didn't see that. But you have to remember as well, even when they led it in deep, like I said, the deep passes are not guaranteed to win you no games. Because in the playoffs, your short, the intermediate passing game is going to be your best friend. The deep pass don't mean a damn thing. Damn, I might have to get a new damn camera in this thing. This thing look like I got a ghost on my back. Let's see. The real says Matt Ryan hits deep passes all the time, accurate. Matt Ryan's great strength is getting the ball out quickly to the right receivers. And that's his thing. I ain't even gonna say that. His best game is the play action game. That's what he does best. Even coming out of Boston College, the play action game was his best friend. Boston College was a running team. That's right. That's right. You said it right. Yardage. They didn't lead. I don't think they led the league in deep passes. They might have led the league in yardage. There's a difference. Wait a minute. What he said? That's the ghost of the Falcon on your back, Kstylz. Nah, that's the ghost of the time I used to be skinny. That's what that was. Nah, I wouldn't say this is a Jinx camera. I was trying to mess my settings up, trying something different, and it just looked off. It just looked off. I ain't gonna be on too much longer because I don't like the way this thing look. But I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple more of y'all questions. And I'm gonna read a couple more comments, and we just gonna tune on out. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. I'm see somebody. Actually, this shadow thing kind of gives me kind of a I don't know if y'all seen that Lupe Fiasco video, Old School Love. It kind of gives me that old school love feel right here, right now. Because that's how the video was going. But I'm gonna get this fixed. I promise y'all that. Mr. Lee said, Coach Mike Vrabel taught Arthur Smith how to have crazy and cruel practices, making a grown man think in the practice. Yes, because that's under that Bill Belichick regime. That's how they used to do them. But we talking about big dog. Yeah, I am lagging right now. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm gonna have this fixed tomorrow, so we'll be good. Antonio Holloway says, do we have enough cap space to sign free agents? Yes. After we sign our rookie class, we're gonna have about $10 million of cap space. So don't be surprised you look for like I said, this is gonna be the last question night that I'm gonna ask y'all. Since we're gonna have about $10 million of cap space, who do you think that the Falcons should the Falcons sign somebody else, or should they just stay put and just use that $10 million for next year's cap? So I want y'all to give me y'all answer, like who you think would be the best free agent to look at right now. I'm waiting. Ooh, golly, that didn't do no better neither. Let's see. LaFleur, Trubisky. Hey, you said what happened to Bit Low Country? Hey, Bit Low Country doing his own thing, man. That's still family though. He's doing his own thing. But shouts out to him as well. Like I said, like I said, it's all love over here, man. Antonio Holloway said, sign Chuck Smith. Hey, you might well get Justin Houston. You got Atkins out there. Hey, we still got Jarrell Casey out there. I don't think we need Malik Hooker. I'll be honest. I don't think we need him. We already got too many damn safeties as it is. If that the case, you would never did. You wouldn't have did the damn thing like that. Hey, let's see. I see some. Said not about signing anybody on the cover. Trust me, with this new regime, don't be surprised. He coming up here stirring up shit. It's all good though. It's all good, love. We got Justin Houston. Jeff Holland. Probably discuss that more tomorrow. Like I said, I just wanted to do oh no, I didn't say it was hate. I just said you in his stirring shit up. That's why I say it's all love. Like I said, ain't nobody been disrespectful to nobody. That's the main thing we ask. Everybody have their opinions. Y'all can talk y'all shit. But as long as you don't disrespect the person you talking to, it's all good. Yeah, Ultra Shadow said Justin Houston. Said Nobo DB. Exactly. But like, what'd you say, Sean John? What'd you say? No. What'd you say? No. What you saying no for, bro? What you talking about? No. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna kind of end it here. Kind of got an early day tomorrow to work. But like I said, I appreciate everybody tuning in with the 6-man convo. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all follow me at Just Kstylz. Atlanta Falcon Nation, y'all follow that YouTube at all handles. Like I said, also remember in these videos, in these comments, if you got a topic or a question pertaining to football, basketball, whatever sports you got, put hashtag Ask Kstylz. And like I said, your topic might end up being a topic of discussion on the 6-man combo. Well, since I ain't got Mike here, I can't do that outro, but I'm gonna just say, appreciate everybody watching with me. Like I said, y'all putting up with me. I'm gonna just say this one time. You ain't gotta go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here, and see you tomorrow on the Friday Night Madness. Deuces.